Last week, we celebrated National Girls and Women in Sports Day. As few as 50 years ago, girls and women in sports were few and far between, without many competitive opportunities. But here in Wisconsin, that changed in the 1970s, thanks in part to this group of women who I had the honor of meeting and who are still friends today.
The Class C final brought together the height and balance of Marshall against the speed and fast break of Bloomington.
On a freezing March day, the UW Fieldhouse was crowded.
Even though that was the great ice storm of 1976, the whole town came.
One team's supporters in unique regalia.
The whole barn was wearing red and white checkered hats. It was incredible.
Even though this was the first girls' state basketball tournament, the excitement was just as great as the boys' gathering.
And when the clock hit zeros,
and Marshall ran the clock down for the Class C championship with a 40-36 win over Bloomington.
Wisconsin had its first girls basketball state champions from Marshall High School.
The entire city of Marshall is here to celebrate with their girls team that has won the state championship.
For Sheila Hyman, Sheila Modal at the time.
Sheila Modal with the first basket of the game. Sheila Modal, a 5'9" senior, she's their best driver.
It was an indelible memory.
And then you looked out into the crowd and there were all our friends that we go to school with every day, and they were all there. They were jumping around like crazy. They were crying. They were happy. It was very overwhelming.
Now Sheila and the team celebrate the anniversary of their victory. But a half century of WIAA championships later,
50 years. Oh, doesn't seem possible.
Marshall's coach has not forgotten the winding path to the title off the court.
They didn't want the competition towards boys basketball. When it first started out, oh yeah, fine, we'll let them play. But we don't want spectators. We don't want you to travel.
You don't see many girls perform that well.
Even after the passage of Title IX in 1972, there was no girls basketball at the state championships until Coach McVeigh and others around the state lobbied.
And in 75, 76, they decided that they would promote girls' sports, girls' basketball. And so, 76, we won the first one. It was a very fulfilling moment for me.
So we hope to be back here at the Fieldhouse next year.
And return they would. In 1977, Marshall became the first back-to-back champions.
Does it feel better the second time than the first one?
It feels fantastic whenever it comes.
I couldn't wait to find my parents and hug them. Obviously the team, but it was just, it's a lot of pride that you went through it.
Remember that barely.
Players like Linda and Pat say the long-lasting camaraderie is what led to the gold ball.
Some of the players changed, but overall the feeling didn't, and the work that went into it, and the pride.
I watch some teams play nowadays, and there's a bunch of individuals out there, and I don't think we had that.
And even though free throws don't come as easily anymore, the impact of Marshall's watershed moment holds strong 50 years later.
They were the pioneers, and sometimes I feel I have to go through a little history with the girls that are playing now so they fully understand what they have now didn't just happen in a vacuum.
Lancaster and Madison West won the Class B and A state titles in 1976, so it was a Southern Wisconsin sweep. This March will mark the 50th WIAA Girls Basketball Tournament.